Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So, in continuation with our yesterday's talk, where we have studied what is working plan, what are the different things for which we need to study those working plans, and what is the time period, what information we could get from the working plans, that the complete structures we had a discussion, because through these working plans they are the base information for any kind of forest related studies in a particular forest division. So here in today's class we are going to have a discussion on the work plan, what kind of information and how these informations are being arranged. So for today's class we have taken a case study of working plan for Udhampur forest division of JNK, where in yesterday, so this is a complete working plan of that particular forest division. So this is prepared by the DFO Udhampur Forest Division, Shaukat Chaudhary, who was a division officer uh, of Udhampur, and this is a table of content on which we had a detailed discussion yesterday. In part one, we have the different kinds of summaries and fact based on which the different informations relating to the forest division has been procured, and the complete information about the flora, fauna, and all the things related to stock, economic activities, cultural activities has been stored here. In case of part two, we have the future management plans discussed and prescribed. So let's have a look one by one that what different informations different chapters contains. Okay, so the complete work plan of this Udhampur district has been covered in 25 chapters in part 1 and part 2. Okay, so firstly we will have the list of annexures, that what different annexures are there. So these are different annexures related to the area statement of different working circles, different forest types, working circles. Then different informations, they are in the form of annexes is being attached. So this is a complete list of that. Then we have the important list of plants and trees found in Udhampur with their common name and their botanical names. Okay, so common name is the local names which people they used to call them, and then these are the botanical name, so that anybody can have a study on these areas. So based on these names, it is easy to identify because these botanical names are common throughout the world. Okay, so this is the plant species and their common name with their botanical names. Then this is the different plants and trees found in the division, uh, their common name and their botanical names. Okay, so then we have a glossary of different terms like anardana, different terms or forest products you can say that we get from these forested areas, like anardana, dried pomegranate seeds, then that gujars, nomadic graziers who rear buffaloes or cows uh, uh, in the forested areas, and they deal with the dairy products. Okay, then jagir, khandi. So these are the local terminologies which used there and their vernaculars. Then the glossary of animals and birds with their zoological name and the common names, like these are the different common names of different animals and birds found over there. And then these are different convergence of factors, like acre is known as 8 canal of hectares, 1 square mile it is like this. So these are different conversions through which one can convert these local terms which are being used with comparison to the other terms. Then let's have the part one, in which we have the chapter one, in which we have the information the tract it deals with, means the location and the situation of the forest. Okay, so name and situation, like this is the geographical distribution, which sheet number, topographical sheets it is covered by. Okay, so all these information related to the location, uh, the general water resources from where it is getting, the headquarters about information, and then the surroundings of this particular division. Okay, so this is a normal pattern where the general name and situation related information is stored over this in chapter 1. Then configuration of the grounds, where the information about the tract, how it is, like moderate, steep or something like that. What is the altitude, like it ranges from 500-meter in Gudhar, and 4,341 meters at Kaplas. Okay, so this is the information about different highways, different roads which are there in the forest division. Okay, so this is the map where the forest management related activities of forest division Udhampur has been shown. Then the forest classification map. Okay, so these are the major forest types in the division found. This is the elevation model, where you can see the minimum and maximum height has been placed over here. So then the basic geology, rocks and soil types of the area. This is related to information about the stock, soil, all those kind of things. Then minerals, which have the economic importance, that has been covered. So you can see this is the description about the different uh, rock types which has some economic value has been covered here. And then we have the distribution about the different rock formations which is found in the area. Then about the climate and rainfall scenario in the complete forest division, how the different climatic variations are there based on its aspect, altitude, topography. As you move towards the higher elevations, the temperature decreases generally. Okay, so about that information is being stored over here. What are the different mean maximum temperature in the area, rainfall situations, higher when the area is having maximum amount of rainfall, when the area is having minimum amount of rainfall. Then this is a table where the different meteorological sections has been covered related to the rainfall data for the complete year 1995 to you can see here from 1995 January what is the rainfall. Okay, it is in I think millimeters. Okay, so total rainfall received during 1995 is 1581 millimeters. Okay, so likewise you this uh, working plan has information till 2013. Okay, then the temperature data for the year of 2001 to 2013, uh, minimum and maximum. Okay, so this is temperature data. Then the water supply in the area. So you can see that in the first chapter itself you have the basic, the generalized information about the location, about the soil, about the rocks, about the economic valued this minerals. Then you have information about the temperature, different climatic parameters. Okay, you can see here in this case the areas of wetland in the Udhampur. Okay, so here wetland areas are also there. So Indian wetlands, which category is found over there? So you can see here, lakes, mound, oxbow lakes, high altitude wetlands, riverine wetlands. So many classes we have there in this. So information related to the wetland is also procured over there. Then this is a map where the different drainage networking is being shown in the forest division. Okay, now this is a satellite image. Now in the yellow boundary area, you can find this is the Udhampur Forest Division being demarcated. Then distribution of area, like the total demarcated area constituted 45% of the division area. Okay, in between the forest there are number of chalks of different sizes. Okay, so in the division, different size of different chalk forests are there. Okay, so the compartment boundaries, they are also being demarcated or delineated with the help of different GIS tools and technologies. Okay, then the state of boundaries, legal positions of these forests, different forests. Okay, so after that, the rights and the concessions, who all can enjoy the different activities in the forested area, that is also being recorded in the uh, this first chapter of itself. Then the statement of trees to the consent. So here you can see from 2000 to 2013, we have a statement of trees issued to the different constituents. So they, for Deodar, no forest compartment has been given. For Cal, for so these are the different tree types, and the total of the consistence has been allotted. So this is about the grazing rules. Okay, so cattle, इतने numbers of cattles. Okay, इतने number of buffaloes, sheeps, they used to uh, so this is a detailed history about the cattle census as per 2003. Okay, so total number is 16 lakh 168 in number, which includes the cattle, buffaloes, sheep, goats, horses, and other classes. Okay, then the detailed annual grazing recovered by division since the year 2002 to 2013. So these are the different details about the uh, grazing data of the division. So what 12,925 was recovered from different uh, areas of the division. Okay, so this is about the grazing, how they have recovered. So in chapter 1 you have a generalized information about the division, about each and everything. You have seen the grazing information is being stored over here. You have seen the right of concessions that is being discussed, boundaries, legal positions, distribution of different areas, about the drainage, everything is there in general. Okay, so in chapter 2 we have the flora and fauna detailed information. Okay, so a general description about the forest and their conditions and the composition. Okay, so the forest division here in the district or in the division has following categories: the deodar and the cal forest, the fir forest, cheer pine, oaks, and scrubs. Okay, major classes or these circles are found there. Okay, so this is about the flora, and now about the fauna, about the. So these are the classification, or description of the forest as per the Champion and SAIT classification. Okay, so Northern dry mixed forest, deciduous forest, which is under 5B1 by C2. Okay, so dry deciduous scrub forest is there, Himalayan subtropical pine forest is there. Okay, and then the Shivalik cheer pine forest is there, Himalayan pine forest is there. So these are the different forest classification information as per Champion and SAIT classification found in the area. Okay. Then there are different injuries also observed, which are liable to the loss of the forest in the area, or which is liable to different kinds of injuries in the forested areas. First is the forest fire, then the timber value, because the marketable and young growth, including the regeneration effect on the stand composition, insect disease damage directly resulting from fire, and deterioration of the timber growth. Then the watershed value, okay, because of the erosion and sedimentation, it also damage to the attribute of fire, reduction, groundwater reserves, and the base stream flow. Then wildlife value also decreases, and then the recreational value, it also has an impact on the recreational values of the forest. So due to fires, there is a lot of uh, loss in the fire. Now you can see from 2001 to 2013, they have there is a complete record about the total area which is being affected and the total number of cases. Okay, then the encroachment in the area, that is again a problem. Then illicit damage in the area due to grazing, there is again a problem. Lopping, developmental activities, snow and wind damage. Okay, then pest infections in the area. So these are the different issues which are related to the different forest degradation activities. Now we have the forest fauna, okay, where we have the complete information about the different faunas. You can see here about the animals. There have the panther or leopard, jackal. These all are the different animals found in the division. Then rodents, these are the different rodents. Then goat group, okay, deer group, pigs, primates. Okay, so these are the different classes of animal which found in the uh, forest division. Then class of aves or birds, so land birds is found there, in which they have red jugal fowls or common peafowl. Then the partridge or quail group, okay, so these are under that. Then we have the dove and pigeon group, okay, so these are the classes which falls under this. Then vulture. So complete information about the fauna is also covered in the forest working plans. Now, what are the injuries which leads to the different faunal activities, or which causes damage to the different wildlife in the area? So injuries by man, like in our previous studies, where we have studied about the human elephant conflict, we have studied that the encroachments into the different forested areas, that is causing a lot of disturbances in the forested areas, or they are leaving very important role in the damage of different forest habitats. Okay, so these injuries by the man, they are uh, the first reason of the faunal damages into the different forest areas. Then the injuries by wild animal, injuries by epidemics, injuries by forest fires, atmospheric influences, these all are the reasons of damages of different forest habitat inside the division. Then in chapter 3 we have the utilization of the forest produces. Okay, so you can see the economic data of Udhampur forest divisions, how different produces they are being utilized. So each and every information, marketable and market produces, what are they and what is their value. You can see what is the quantity and what is their total revenue through which we are getting. Okay, so this is information is there. And then we have the supply of different woods by the forest divisions. Okay, so in 2002 to 2010, this much quintals wood has been supplied from this forest divisions to different forest depots of JNK. Then the non-wood produces. Okay, so there are many non-wood produces also got from this areas. Now Anardana, Gucci, Banafasha, uh, then these are the different products which are being exported. uh, this is their quantity. Okay, and then the method of extraction is also okay, how they are extracting these products from the, so those methods are also explained over here. Then the cost of extraction is also done. Then the past and current prices. So in whole, what we can say, the information about the different produces of the forest division and their value, their quantity, what are the method, this is being covered in your chapter 3rd. Then we have the chapter 4, where the different activities of forest development corporation in harvesting and marketing produces and their result of socio-economic has been surveyed. Okay, so now we can see what different activities of JNK Forest corporations in harvesting and marketing produces has been covered. So these are the different things like timber extraction, timber sale related activities. Okay, then outturn of the major produced by the Udhampur Forest Divisions. What are the major produces and what are their out return? So you can see here in the table that this is the outturn of the timber. Okay, this is also being stored. Now what are the results of socioeconomic surveys? So this is a result. Okay, where you can see this is the area to village paper, irrigated area, cropped area, then the population which is there in this area, and number of literates. So this is a complete information about the different produces and how these produces are being utilized, and what are the different incomes the area is having. Okay, so all these information is being saved in the chapter 4. Now in chapter 5 we have 5-year plans. What are their plans in next 5 year? Okay, so you can see here in first year what plan, second year, third year, or the fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, so what is the plan that is being stored here in these terms? Okay, then eighth 5 years. So this is all description about the different plans. And then we have the suggestions based on different conditions. Okay, then we have the staff and labor supply. Okay, as per the different this requirement. The following statement shows the sanction strength to the staff working as PCCF number this. So this is a sanction strength of working strength in Udhampur Forest Division. You can see DCF, that is DFO, ACF, range officer 4, Okay, so existing itne, required one. So this is how they go for the calculation of the labor demand. Okay, then past system of management, what are the past system, how the different circles were managed in the past, that record is being stored here. Okay, so for different circles, different activities, how these are being conducted, that is being stored here. Okay, then after this we have the next chapter. See, this is the complete uh, statement showing the detailed marketing taken over the forest division by SFS division of Udhampur. Okay, so this is a complete record of different activities and list of nurseries, revenue generated. Okay, then statistics and growth of yield. So about the growth, what growth has been done. So in different circles. Okay, then in so this is about the forest division plan A. And in the second plan, I have told you that in second plan we have the management strategies for the future management of forest uh, activities. So I think with this, by seeing this working plan, now you all have an idea about the working plans, how different working plans are being created, what is their need, and through this working plan of Udhampur, I have tried to give you a brief that if you want the information related to the forest type, you need to go for the first chapter where we have the generalized information. Along with that, you can go for the fauna and the other inventories of the forest. So in first plan you will be having part A, you will be having each and every information related to the different activities of the forests. Okay, so this is at the division level. Now we have forest working plans which are focused for the you know development of the complete state or complete circle also. So those circle level plans also being maintained by the different PCCS office, where we take into considerations the reports of these this working plans which are made at division level. Okay, so a combined report of all the divisions of a particular circle has been maintained, and then a circle plan was made. And after the circle plan, the complete circles are being covered by a state forest reports, where we combine all the circle plans and then we give a overall development or overall report about a state. And now this state forest reports are being maintained by the Forest Survey of India, where the national level plans for the forest management has been procured. So now you can see ki there is a chain. Okay, now we have, I told you in our previous lectures, where we were studying about the hierarchy of or the administrative control over different boundaries of the forest, where we have the smallest unit as a compartment. So to maintain a compartment's forest record, we go for the creation of the compartment history file. Now in compartment history file, you will get each and every information about that small forest compartment. You have also seen in the inventories where a particular number has been assigned to a particular compartment. Okay, so based on that compartment number, we used to maintain a file which is also called as compartment history file. Now in that compartment history file, the complete map of the compartment showing the forest types, the other information, locational information related to its topography, soil, everything will be there. What kind of different forest damages management strategies are being used in that particular compartment is being stored. Now these compartment people, they give record to the different beat officers. Okay, so these compartment history files are maintained by the beat offices. Now information about the beats, different beats, that is being captured based on these compartment history files and further sent to the block offices. Okay, from beat it is sent to the block office, and then different block information will be compiled and a report of that beats has been sent to the block office. Now the information about different forest blocks is being collected, and an overall report is being submitted to the range office. Now range office will report to the DFO office. Okay, so every DFO will have reports from the different range officers. Now this range reports will be compiled and a division level plan will be generated. After that, different divisions plan or reportings will be compiled, and a circle level report will be gone to the PCCF of forest. So PCCF office will maintain or will be responsible for the overall reporting of a particular state, which will be based on the different reportings collected from the different circle offices. Okay, then this circle office report, on the basis of those reports we will be generating a complete states forest report. Okay, now these state forest reports will be controlled by the Forest Survey of India, where the complete SFR, state forest reports, will be generated at every 10 year. Okay, so this is a channel, and this is how the hierarchy of these forest administrative boundaries has been starting from compartment up to the national level policies or plannings are being maintained. Okay, so I hope I'm able to convey you the message or the aim of studying this division level plan, because from here each and every information will be going through and the different levels of plannings as far as the beat, compartment, blocks, ranges, and further reporting to the circle office and at PCCF office, and then the Forest Survey of India office will be managed. So with this, I would like to now end my today's lecture, and you may have, if any query, you can drop me a message or you can ask me now also. Okay, and now you all can appear for your quiz in your LMS. Thank you very much.